Duval. Duval.
Playoffs? Don't talk about playoffs.
Hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Fourth and forever. Made it into 2026. Congratulations, guys. We had big implications on Saturday for NFL football. We had some big baseball news that we were talking about right before we started. If Mason, you want to go ahead and get that out of the way now. What is
Sorry,
the
what?
big,
Sorry, I was...
the big Astros news? No, you're good.
Tatsuya Imai, a 24-year-old Japanese baseball player. He's a pitcher. He's posted some great numbers in the past. Main focus, though, first of all, today, big shout-out to Jim Crane and the Houston Texans. He was at the game today. They put him on the big screen. He was dancing around. He's throwing up H's.
Let's go.
It was pure gold. So that was cool to see the new pickup. I haven't heard any of his interviews. I don't know if he's knows a lot of English.
I doubt it.
It would be really cool if he didn't know anything and he just hears all this tech. Because I know he's never watched probably an American football game in his life. I mean, maybe
it's very funny to think that that's his first
his introduction into Houston is being shot up on the screen. Yeah, no, that's the craziest environment. So it is very cool. Just a cool guy. His main thing was he wanted to destroy big teams. The team that he played for in Japan, I think it's the Lions, the Seibu Lions.
Could not tell you. Could not tell you.
But there was a Dodgers team in that league that he was in, the NLB, or I can't remember the name of it exactly. But there's a team that was like that, where they paid all this money and got all these superstars in the Japan league, and he said that ruined his time playing in that league, and so he wants to come to the MLB and destroy teams like that. So
okay. I like the mindset.
He's a headhunter, a hired gun. He's going to take down the big bad Dodgers.
And I just see, so the Dodgers had Shohei, huge Japanese star, and they always had those cool Japanese nights almost. They'd have anime nights.
They went to Japan to open the season.
Yeah, I want that shit in Houston. I want a fucking Astros jersey that says Astros in Japanese. I want all the fucking Hello Kitty glitter you got. I'm gonna paint my cheeks rosy red. I'm gonna be fucking kawaii as shit every time I go to a fucking
Mason's
game.
He's gonna be an anime guy now.
Yeah. This is changing me. This is awesome. This is such a cool.
That's awesome. 2026
cool culture,
is your Japanese arc.
So sick.
Yeah, 2026 is Mason's Japan arc. Any resolutions, boys, to start the year? I know it's always a big thing. Some people are against it, but do you guys got anything that you're trying to focus on this year?
You want to go first with that?
I'll go first. Yeah, I'm already ready. So it's I call it the Triple H, and I'm corny as fuck for doing this, but
okay.
History. I'm gonna try to read a book a month regarding American history in some regard. Hoops. I want to have hoops on my television every night until the NBA finals. And then what was my third one? Fuck, I forgot.
Starts with an H.
How much
H2O. Water.
Oh.
I need to drink more water. So yeah, that's because I'm terrible at drinking water. So I want to drink more water.
I like
God,
it.
that's awesome.
Because I'm going to be turning 31, and kidney stones are a legit fear at this point.
That's
life
crazy.
or death. So yeah, that's my resolutions. Trying to broaden my horizons a little bit with American history. Trying to get off sports, not off sports completely, but just have maybe another interest that I can before I go to bed, just
break
read a
out
book
at the
or
cocktail
something.
party.
That'd be sweet too. Yeah.
Stay tuned, guys. We're gonna have an American history podcast here in the
Yeah.
next
Once I finish
months.
this book on the American Revolution,
We're going to have a podcast of 3 white guys talking about American history, but the twist here is that we're not racist. That's our selling point.
Oh my God.
We do it without being racist.
Yeah, we just read off Wikipedia pages.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, you guys got anything? Like I said, it's kind of, I don't know. I feel like as we get older, it's kind of I don't want it. But I still like to have something to look forward to during the year and work on myself a little bit.
Well, and at least try to succeed
try
at
to
something.
improve yourself, right?
Except that first week that you stop doing what you said you're gonna do, it's like a shock to your system. You're like, fuck, I really am
detrimental
lame.
to your mental health.
I am lame.
I tried starting last month, and I got this really good book from the library that I got 25 pages in. It was I still had 275 more to go, and I never got to it, and it's overdue. So I'm not gonna finish it.
Yes.
So,
So that one's gone.
bad start. But we'll start. I'll get back to the library. I'll recheck it, and we'll be fine. Everything will work out.
Yeah, no. Mine are the typical, not late 20s, so not drinking water yet. Kind of haven't done that one yet.
Yeah,
but
You don't have to
still
do
sticking
that
to the sodas.
yeah, listen, dude. I've got not sponsored HEB Sprite.
Ooh.
I've got not sponsored HEB Coke. Both of them zero sugar. So
Are they cold or are they hot? Why are they sitting next to you?
if you guys could see how many different beverages I have right off screen, like there's something clinically wrong with me. There's at
a
least
bev guy,
5.
dude.
3 of them are
guy.
water, but 5 containers total.
How much of that water is drank?
The Taco Bell cup is empty.
Wait, walk from Taco Bell?
My Owala is empty.
Okay.
And my Rockets promotional cup that features
Jalen Green.
the now gone Jalen Green is empty. So, I'm,
We were
I'm
some
pretty
money someday.
hydrated.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's been through the dishwasher a couple of times, so not that much money. It's
got that nice
not
little wear and tear on.
yeah, it's not mint. But no, my resolution's hoop more. I play like once a week or so, and I want to find a consistent run that I can hop in, and then just be more active. I sit on my ass a lot. Need to not do that. Very simple, very basic.
I like those.
I like that, man.
I got some pretty simple ones too. I am an engaged man now.
Let's
So
go.
got engaged this weekend. Yep.
Yes. On
Nobody
the
told
first-
me. Congratulations.
On the first of the year, dude. I picked the easiest day ever. I will never forget that day. It's always the first of the year. No, but that was cool. So I guess a New Year's resolution is just to
Get married.
do that thing.
Get this over with, right, guys?
I started reading books. I want to read a book at least a month. I'm reading the Iliad right now.
Nice, man. Are you a
Tough
nonfiction
start,
guy,
nice.
or are you like a biography?
I'm kind of all around. I do
Okay.
like biographies. I have a few. I got like a Kurt Cobain one that I think I'll like dip into after
Yeah,
the
love
Iliad.
that.
It is a very crazy one to start with. A lot of pages and a lot of names, which usually I'm not like.
Yeah,
Like Game of Thrones really hurt me because it's like, holy
Yeah.
fuck, they're at this house and they're at this house and it's this god and it's that lady. It's like, what the fuck? So I probably fucked myself starting with this one. I probably won't remember the book because it's just going to be so
Are
much
you going
information.
to pick up the Odyssey after the Iliad at some point?
I
Because
was-
they're kind of like a 1-2
Yeah,
punch.
yeah. I was told by a few people that I've read the Iliad that I would have to kind of do that back to back. I guess we'll see how the Iliad goes. If by the end of it I feel like I have not retained anything, I'll probably just start reading something else.
Dude, just do the Iliad and then watch the Christopher Nolan movie on the Odyssey. It's like basically the same thing.
Okay, yeah, I'll get the Cliff Notes.
You just
Yeah.
watch the movie. It's
Yeah.
always
It's
the
the
better
same
option.
thing, right?
And then my last, obviously, I've become a fat piece of shit. So
Oh, you're
dieting
not.
and exercising. I'm the heaviest I've ever been right now.
Which is
but
like
no, I mean,
175 pounds.
no, I'm 190, baby.
God, I wish.
You're a rail.
Well, I'm
kid.
also 5'9", so 190 on a 5'9" guy.
You're in
Gotta,
fighting condition there. That's prime shape.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
no,
you're-
I'm fighting almost light heavyweights in the UFC.
You're ready for your
That's
first
not
bout, man.
That's not me. I need to be the lower, the shorter guys. But yeah, no, those
The
are my simple little things.
Well, congrats, man, on
thank
getting
you.
engaged. I'm very happy
Thank
for you.
you.
I already knew, so sorry I didn't. If I didn't appear shocked, I had already found out a few days ago. So I'm very happy for you, man.
I
I'm
didn't.
excited.
Nobody tells me shit. So
Sorry,
congratulations.
Cameron. I there was like the slight thought, like just a fraction when Mason texted me. I was like, did he not put this? It's okay. But,
No,
yeah.
I honestly, I was after the fact. I didn't tell everyone as soon as it happened. Told everyone a day after, but then I got super drunk after that, and I probably meant to send it to the group because I sent it to, everyone in my phone. So I
Besides
probably just-
Cameron.
Damn, I'm not even
Yeah.
My
No,
number's
I
not
probably
even
meant
saved.
to. I probably meant to, but the tequila and the tiki drinks hit me hard as a fucking truck. So
Listen, I don't hold it against you today to celebrate.
Well, again, congrats, man.
Just know when I get engaged, I'm not texting you either. So
Yeah, just let me know that a couple days later on the podcast.
Right.
After Mason's wedding, we're gonna be me and Mason are gonna be a wreck, and Cameron's gonna be like, "What happened?" Like, we had Mason's wedding this weekend.
Sick, yeah, guys.
Yeah, sick guys. Thanks for the invite.
Awesome. I can't film today.
I invited everyone in my phone. I guess I just got too drunk before I got to you.
God, sorry, your invite went to co-host ? I forgot your name. That's my bad, dude.
What I failed at last year. Last year, my New Year's resolution was to do yoga every day.
Yeah,
just to stretch out, and I lasted 2 fucking days. So hopefully I can at least stick to my guns a little bit longer this year.
And I might sound like a big dummy here, but I think yoga can probably help you drop a few pounds too, right?
Oh yeah.
Well,
It's just good for you. I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Being flexible, I can't even touch my toes.
Here we go.
Live
Mason,
look.
No, that is. I swear that is as far
Mason,
as I can go.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm like a foot away.
Sorry.
So that was my main
free
goal. Was
feed.
by the end of last year being able to touch my toes.
We gotta hold you accountable.
Hey,
this year,
weekly
man.
toe checks, bro. Weekly.
Yeah.
Every episode,
Not for
we
free
need
though.
a
That'll
toe
be on our
check.
Patreon.
And by next episode too, I'm gonna go back, Mason, and listen to the pilot and kind of see how we landed in like our predictions and stuff as well.
I
And
think I did awful.
We completely lost track of the picks completely. I don't know what we're gonna do with that.
Yeah. Maybe we just do a playoff bracket and whoever chooses
Okay.
more on, because I think that's the only way we can salvage the tattoo idea, because we did it for like 3 weeks and then that was it.
Yeah, we there's more weeks played. Like there's not more weeks played. Duh. But I think we only got like through 6 weeks of picks.
Yeah.
Yeah, insane.
Pretty bad, but hey,
Well, it works out. Did
New Year's
okay.
resolution is to do better next
Keep track
year.
of our picks. All right. Well, let's get into football, boys. Week 18. Nothing really. Saturday was kind of the big day. Today's kind of a stinker. Besides, right now we have Steelers Ravens on. I think that should kick off any second. And if not, it already has.
1 minute.
But 1 minute. All right, perfect. So we'll start off with yesterday. I'm just going to tell you right now, 49ers wash. Their loss, it's a wash. I'm over it. I was very disappointed, obviously. The offense looked terrible. Seahawks are really good. I have nothing else to say about that. Sam Darnold still didn't look very good, but they were still successful enough to drive the ball down the field. Their defense was incredible. So I don't know what's going to happen. Now we got to get through the Panthers. But speaking of the Panthers,
This is going to be a terrible fucking game for you.
Yeah, this sucks.
You have to
Especially
watch your young child die or your team that you loved forever die.
I'll be happy either way because they're going to lose. I think they're going to lose to Seattle probably no matter what. So, but regardless, Panthers clinch 8-9 record. They lost that game Saturday. I was devastated. Because at no point were they in that game. The score is not as close as the game was. The Bucks had them by the throat the whole game. It was not in control at all. They are 8-9. I was very disappointed in that because I predicted 9-8 to start the year. But the Atlanta Falcons, boys, they pulled through. They upset the Rams last week, and this week they beat the Saints led by Tyler Shook. Two very big upset wins that no one expected them to get, and it helped the Panthers project into the playoffs and with the division title. So you call it what you want, an 8-9 record, winning the division. I think that's fucking insane.
Yeah. Well, they turned shit to shine, so I mean, you guys have to be happy with the performance of your team.
No, I'm not. The Panthers sucked against the Bucs. It was
but I'm saying
devastating.
the year as a whole.
Oh yeah, especially with the
They
49ers
did not
too.
have-
Going into Week 18, possibly being the number 1 seed with all these injuries is not something I would have told you was going to happen. Like this, a Kyle Shanahan season where there's a ton of injuries, this never happens. Like this, it's usually just like, all right, well, let's just tank.
Question mark?
Say it again.
Coach of the year? Question mark?
I think he would have been locked had he had won against Seattle, but I think
That's true.
I think D'Amico is probably a favorite. I think Ben Johnson could be definitely getting the Bears to the number 2 seed. Sean Payton shouldn't be overlooked. Mike Vrabel. I think those guys are probably slightly ahead of Shanahan. But hey, not like a bad season regardless. Like I said, you got this team limping into the playoffs. So
Yeah.
props to you. But I want to give you guys some stats on this because I love when teams when losing records make the playoffs. So the last team with a losing record who won their division and made the playoffs was the 2022 Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Tom Brady in his final season. They were 8-9. I don't know if you boys remember, they were absolutely terrible that year. Like I said,
That was not a good team.
it was terrible. The last team to win a game in the playoffs with a losing record was the 2014 Carolina Panthers. Okay, here we go again. Led by 25-year-old Cam Newton. They were 7-8-1. They tied. And they beat a battered and bruised Arizona Cardinals team who were 11-5 that season. So I was looking at the box score. I was like, wow, Cardinals were 11-5, Panthers 7-8. Like, how did the Panthers win this wild card game by so much? The Cardinals were down to their third-string quarterback, which I had the box score up earlier. I was like, I'll remember his name. I don't remember the name of the starter.
What year was it? 2014?
2014, yeah. But
So we're all just
I remember
frantically
while
Googling
Mason's
this.
looking that up, I looked at his season stats. He had 3 touchdowns and 11 interceptions.
Ryan Lindley.
That's it. Yep, Ryan Lindley.
God,
Yep.
what a pull.
I believe he went to Oregon State. Am I right about that, Mason?
I'm
Cardinals legend Ryan
sixth
Lindley.
round draft pick. He went to San Diego State.
San Diego State, okay. I knew it was a Pac-12 team.
Kawhi Leonard.
You're right, yeah. Home with Kawhi Leonard.
His career.
Steven Strasburg, too.
His
God, dude,
career.
For
Wait,
that school to turn out those guys is
Right.
insane.
he played He played that one game.
I believe his career number, sorry. Yeah, he played.
Okay.
That was the only game he played, I think, the whole season.
So he threw 11 interceptions.
In his
'Cause that's
career. Is that say for the season?
Oh,
Or is
that's
that, like,
games. Sorry. So he played 10 games, threw 3 touchdowns and 11 interceptions.
yeah, he was terrible.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Should not have been in an 11-5 Cardinals.
That's
team.
one of those
Wow.
instances where, like, you can sit on the couch and be like, I could do that. Like,
Yeah, no,
They,
yeah, no.
they actually could
Genuinely.
have. They could have like time traveled to 2025, pulled 45-year-old Philip Rivers off his ass, and
still
won
don't-
with him.
Dude, that rookie today for Indianapolis. That guy.
We'll talk about him, Riley Leonard.
Yeah.
He's awesome, man. He's. I don't know. I think the Colts might have a controversy, man. Unless it was just a fluke. I don't know. Week 18 is always a fluke. I won't take anything.
He wasn't playing all starters anyway. So I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's whatever. But the team I want to bring to attention, and this is why I'm so interested in like these losing teams making the playoffs. The 2010 Seattle Seahawks. This team it stings me a little bit because going into the final week of the 2010 season, they had to beat the then St. Louis Rams, who were 7-8, and had the lead going into the final week. They were if they would have won the division, being 8-8. And let me tell you, boys, before I go any further, how sad my Rams fandom was. That was the best year that I remember.
That's
awesome.
awesome.
That was no, it was not. And the St. Louis, they were in their first year with rookie quarterback Sam Bradford. I don't know if you boys remember the hype around him.
Yeah.
And I thought at the time this man was the next Tom Brady. But looking at his stats before, the show, because I was like, man, I remember that rookie year being so incredible. Like, I remember thinking like he was like the guy. I was like, what were his season stats? I think he had 32-something yards, 18 touchdowns, 15 interceptions. So he wasn't very good.
Yeah, no.
Was not very good.
60% completion.
Yeah, and I will say, like, the Rams needed that at that time, so maybe that was good for, like, the standards of the then Rams fans, you know, who were, it was pretty bad at that time, so.
So wait, what year did they leave St. Louis?
I think 2015?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 2015. It was, I don't know. I think it was 2015, yeah. Yeah, that sucked. But
Sam Bradford's just one of those names that it's just.
and I have a
He's
game.
like a relic now.
Yeah, I have a game that we could play later. The Immaculate Grid. He's one of those guys that like you could use because he played on a bunch of teams where it's like also
Yeah,
played
he
for
has. I
the
think I
Cardinals
saw
and the
4.
Vikings. Yeah,
Yep.
like he's just one of those guys. We already said it though. The Panthers will host the 49ers next week at the Bank. And like I said, I don't have much on Week 18. I thought it was an absolute disappointment. It's just a wash. It's kind of a way to get like your guys who are on the bench all season, reps, I guess.
Some playing time.
Yeah, and some like maybe a tryout for next year.
It's just weird that teams like I was talking about the Texans, like they kind of just gave up on the game where it's still. I mean, seeding matters in terms of like who you want to play. Like I know at the end of the day you can't really, because this team might get upset, that team might, but still, like, to give up in a game where it's like still important. I mean, yeah, you are in the playoffs, but the difference is playing. I believe that maybe the broadcast was wrong, but I saw that if they lost today and Buffalo won, that we would play them at home. I don't want to do that. I'd rather play any of these other teams than Buffalo at home, especially snow and all that.
You got possibly the best matchup being in the 5 seed.
Oh, yeah.
I think you lucked out getting either the Steelers or the Ravens.
Yeah.
I do.
Because I think both of them are kind of not in shambles necessarily, but they're just well, in the Steelers' point, not
their offenses are
shells
not
of their
nearly
former
good
selves,
enough to overcome a really good Texans defense.
Yeah.
It will be at home, so maybe that can make the difference. I don't know if weather will affect these Houston players much, but especially
I think
on
it
that East
affects
Coast.
everyone. I don't think
true.
I don't think it's an advantage for anybody because who the fuck?
No one plays good in the cold.
Who's playing good in the snow?
But
it's
there's
not like,
also,
I'm used to this shit. No, you're not.
But there's also an element too of like, like guys in Pittsburgh and Baltimore are a little more acclimated to the weather.
Yeah.
That's really, I guess, the only advantage. But at the end of the day, these guys are getting paid to play, so it's not going to matter in the end. Where they play and what the weather is. The better team will always win. But let's look at this bracket now, boys. I want to kind of maybe go through. Maybe we can fill it out really fast, and then on our second show this week, we can maybe go a little deeper once the seating is finalized and once this game tonight is over. But let's just kind of maybe like sim through it really fast. Kind of give me your shotgun picks here. What do you guys think? Who do you have making it, and who do you think will win it all?
Man, this Super Bowl bracket is crazy. I'm gonna be honest.
It's fun, man.
These are all great teams.
So just looking at it right now, besides your team, is there any games that you think are can't miss? I have one. I think it's the Bears-Packers.
Bears
that
Packers
one,
going to go
that
insane.
one for sure. I think
Obviously,
Buffalo, New England.
Buffalo. Yeah, that's
going to
be awesome.
Be insane. LA and the Eagles is going to be crazy.
Yeah, I think that's a game the Rams will win pretty easily.
Yeah, I think so too.
But I don't ever want to. I don't know, man. The Eagles coming off a Super Bowl. I don't want to doubt them.
Hey, man, if they push each other in the ass enough, they can do anything.
Yeah, dude. I mean, honestly, Chicago, they could make it
lose
close.
Too. Yeah, I think Green Bay could.
I think they beat Green Bay. If I'm being honest,
with Micah Parsons, I think
being out,
I think I would be confident picking Green Bay. But now that he's out, I think you're right.
So I think that's and then in LA or Philadelphia Eagles versus the Bears, that game would probably be one of the greatest games.
That would be awesome.
So I'm hoping for that. Yeah, Jacksonville, the only team that I really see here that doesn't kind of belong in my eyes, even I think Carolina even belongs a little bit just because they're an exciting team. I think the Chargers are kind of the only team that's kind of a lame team here. I don't think they have any shot.
I think they have the worst. Looking at the bracket, they have the worst O-line. I think just off the top of my head, they have the worst O-line out of any team here. And Jacksonville's defense is really good, so I don't know if Justin Herbert's good enough to overcome that. And
I hope so. That'd be ooh boy.
And then Trevor Lawrence too, man. These last few weeks, man, he's played incredible.
Well, they just put belt to
really
ass.
Good, man. I really hope we get somehow get Jags Texans in the AFC Championship. I think that'd be so fun. I think it's a good possibility too, man. Because I think Houston, if Houston wins against Baltimore or Pittsburgh, I think Houston could beat Denver. I do. I think but I think that's the only team that you guys would really have to battle to overcome, because they are also really good defensively as well. And this game would have to end 6-3.
That's probably exactly how it would end.
If you're a defensive sicko, you're gonna love this game. But
Yeah, if you like any offense,
yeah,
don't
but if you
watch
bet
it.
the over, don't watch it.
Don't tap it.
Oh,
but
I saw Kaimi Fairbairn hit he tied the single season record for most field goals in a season.
By an
And-
NFL kicker or just in
Yeah,
franchise?
no, by NFL kicker, and he
Well, good.
missed 2 games.
Well, good. He was my fantasy
Wow.
kicker, so I'm
Yeah,
glad.
he's the
glad I have
goat,
him.
dude.
Yeah.
Kaimi maka maka muka miki miki maka 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 haka laka laka.
Well,
Fairbairn.
do we think that somehow either Carolina or San Francisco could beat Seattle? After what you saw this past
Long
week,
pause.
Deeply
and
uncomfortable
you don't have
silence.
to spare me here. You can be honest with you, because I think what I saw last week, or no, sorry, yesterday. I think no. Like I have changed my tune on Seattle. They are very, very good. Did someone drop silverware again? What is going on?
That is almost certainly my girlfriend eating.
Honestly, I would like to see it because I think the last team I want to see on this bracket in the Super Bowl, if I'm the Texans, is the Seattle Seahawks. I think defenses match up pretty. The Texans, I think, edge them out just a little bit, just based on the statistics. But I think their offense, although their offense isn't fantastic, I think they did beat us just from boredom. Like it would be
From
another.
boredom.
It's gonna be what Denver and Houston is gonna be. It would be double that against Seattle. That game would probably end 3-2.
That would be the worst Super Bowl of all time. 3-2.
Yeah, no, yeah. There'd be a safety somewhere in there that would.
Safety. Well, I'll go ahead and speed through this real quick for me. I think San Francisco will beat Carolina next week. I think Seattle will beat San Francisco. They will make the NFC Championship game. I think the Rams will be the Eagles. And I think the Packers will edge out the Bears. Now, this is where I kind of struggle. I think the Rams will edge out the Bears in a matchup. It is in Chicago, but Matthew Stafford in any weather is good, so it doesn't matter. In Seattle, LA, in that NFC Championship, that's going to be a dogfight again, because we saw on Thursday Night Football a couple weeks ago where they went. It was Seattle won 38-37 and one of the best games of the year. So I would expect that again. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's hard for me. It's been hard for me to bet against the Rams all year, so I think the Rams would edge out Seattle there. And I think the Super Bowl would come down to either Houston or LA. And sorry, I didn't give my AFC bracket, but I'll say Houston over Pittsburgh, Houston over Denver, Jacksonville over the Chargers, New England over Buffalo. Or actually, I'll say Buffalo over New England, and the Jags over New England. And Houston Jags AFC final, Houston LA. And I think Houston could pull it off. I think this is their year.
That would be an insane game.
Jags
and the Houston Texans for the Super Bowl. First of all, whoever loses that, the amount of shit talking on Twitter, at least from me, say the Texans win that game, they can never talk to me again. I would just berate every Jaguars fans for the rest of their existence.
And what a downfall too by the Colts, man! If we were talking like 8 weeks ago,
it's crazy.
The Colts are sitting where Denver is right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if the playoffs had ended at like week 10, but now they're out of the playoffs completely. And who would, if you would have told me like at that time, like get ready for Phillip Rivers, I would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, what?
What?
But honestly, I would have fully expected at some point during this year for Anthony Richardson to make a comeback. I did not expect Daniel Jones to be any amount of what he was.
Well, so that was like the whole thing this offseason was like they brought in Daniel Jones to compete with Anthony Richardson because they kind of wanted to push Anthony Richardson a little bit.
Yeah.
But as it turned out, Anthony Richardson did so bad in training camp, and Daniel Jones was just barely good enough that Daniel Jones won the job.
Yeah, insane.
And then it turned out to actually be pretty good for 9 to 10 weeks until it wasn't, you know.
Yeah. And now they're really fucked because now you have to think about Riley Leonard in a serious. Like I said, it was against
Riley
backups.
Leonard or Daniel Jones.
But he did have a great performance. He almost. I mean, I was fully in the spot where Texans lost this. Why the fuck would they just stop trying? There was at least 15 minutes of me like, whoa, dude, like, why would we do this? So he's not like a joke. He might be the starter next year. Because you think about it, they have to pay Daniel Jones if they want to keep him. But you have this guy. I mean, obviously, it's still not a guarantee, like I said. But do you pay Daniel Jones at the
I
end
don't
of
know
this
if
year
Daniel
now?
Jones will even be back next year. I think he'll miss a lot of time next year as well. I think it was an Achilles, right?
Oh yeah, that's right.
So I
thought it was I thought it was his shin or whatever because he had
No,
that weird.
I was there with you though. I was agreeing with you until I was trying to think if it was just an ACL or not because he could probably made it back by week 4, but an Achilles is a little harder to come back from. That would take a full year's recovery for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe you do go with Riley Leonard. Like why not? And who,
You're not going
who
with
else would be
Phillip
out there
Rivers.
for you?
I mean,
You can't. No.
no.
You guys don't think he's coming back next year
Yeah, no.
for like
He
QB2?
said he wants
I'm
to
not
be
going
a
to say
coach.
no. I'm not going to say no.
No, hell no.
Because here we are 5 years later, and he was just like, yeah, why not? Like, yeah.
I just think it's crazy that he had 2 really good games. Like, not like, whoa, holy shit, but for that old of a man on the team that was having the
every
most.
throw was painful to watch.
Well, yeah. And you could tell the noise that he was making when he was throwing it.
Listen, guys, let's respect our elders here, okay?
Yeah.
He's
a couple
always
years
looked
from a
like
wheelchair.
he doesn't know how to throw football. You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like his throwing
he's a
motion is-
hillbilly, right? Where is he from? I mean, he is like.
I believe he's from the Carolinas, I think North Carolina.
Oh
from
yeah,
Tennessee State.
Wait, Decatur, Alabama.
Oh my God, what a
He
So
grew up
he is
slinging
a
rocks at squirrels.
hillbilly.
that's a football God fearing boy right there, man.
Yeah.
With his 12 kids now.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What a goat.
Cameron,
That
sorry,
dude,
man.
that dude slings that thing.
I want to hear who you think is gonna pull this out in the end, because I think it'd be very funny if me
If
and Mason
you're
were
right.
completely wrong and you just like
Yeah,
nail all of these.
listen, I'll fully admit this is all vibes based. We should all know by now that this is that's how I judge most things NFL related. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty. I don't care. It's gonna come down to Seattle, Chicago in the NFC, and Houston, New England in the AFC. And it's just gonna be that. It's gonna be like Houston. Can Houston the narratives? Can Houston finally break through? Is Drake May Tom Brady's like illegitimate son? Seattle's defense is just mugging people, and then it's like Caleb Wilson paints his fingernails, and I guess we have
And I
to
guess
accept
that's
that. And I would love it if the Super Bowl came down to Chicago, Houston, just because I think if the Texans win, it's a big story about they finally broke through. It's a young team. They're on the rise. You started your dynasty. And if Chicago wins, it's like, fuck. Maybe we do have to give quarterbacks time. Like, maybe we
That
do
is
got to give them
true.
a couple of years.
Yeah. Ooh, fuck.
The only team in the NFL
that
to
is
not
true.
to not make it to a conference championship game, the Houston Texans. So
Yep.
a lot would
I'm all
be
about
a year
in
first.
sports. I don't follow that carefully, like the NFL. I'm all about the stories. Give me the media storylines. I want 2-hour documentaries on like the build up to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah. To go 0-3 to the playoffs is crazy, and the Texans have now done it twice in the last 6 years.
Yeah, they're
We
one of like the
deserve
6
this.
teams to do
Dude,
it. That's
I would
very
We
cool.
love-
deserve this.
I was in Houston when the Astros won their most recent World Series. I would love if the Texans won.
Dude.
It'd be so lit. It'd be
Oh,
awesome.
the parade! Oh my god! See, I could get teary eyed just thinking. It hasn't even. It's not even. It's.
You don't even know who you're playing
It could,
yet.
it could happen. It could happen. But dude, just think, dude. I will be a fucking wreck if the Texans make it even past the first round or the second round. If they make it to the AFC Championship game, I will cry. There's no way. Also, I guess not huge news, but Raheem Morris of the Atlanta Falcons was just fired.
Oh wow, that broke just now.
Yep.
That,
Do
I mean,
we
that was,
know what
that was to
for?
be expected, but I can't believe
He's the Falcons head coach, so I mean, I'm just.
Damn, Mason,
Assuming
you're
it's
on
for
it.
that, but with the rash
Yeah.
of like sports coaches sleeping with everybody they shouldn't, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, it says here that he fucked the owner's wife. Oh God, no.
Damn it, not again.
Yeah, it says he had an illegitimate relationship with a medical trainer. God damn it.
Why?
Why is it always the staff?
Yeah. Well, which is crazy because the Falcons kind of started doing some stuff at the end.
They did.
I mean,
If
obviously,
they-
you still after that season, you still fire the guy. But I mean, they won 4 of the last 5 games against pretty. I mean, the Buccaneers, they were good, but then they beat the Cardinals, which Cardinals weren't.
They lost to the Jets this year. If they beat the Jets, they are in the playoffs right now.
Yeah.
They
So that's
would've-
kind of
They would have had the
crazy.
tiebreaker over both teams.
I feel like they might have pulled the trigger a little too fast.
I don't think so, man. Raheem Morris is he was very incompetent all season. This last little stretch was, I won't say fluky, but kind of fluky because you played a really bad Bucs team. You played the Cardinals. You beat a Rams team that already clinched, and then the Saints were really good as well. So give them their flowers there. That was maybe the best win out of the 4, though.
Probably.
But we'll see what happens next year. Fired coach, obviously.
I'm
How
ready to
was
see
the
what they
season?
do with Kirk Cousins.
Yeah. What do you do? I don't know.
know.
I don't know. Michael Penix will be back, so I guess you have to keep him, right? Because
Yeah.
no team is going to take him again.
Yeah, no.
Wait, so hold on. Drafting a 26-year-old directly out of college to be like your franchise quarterback didn't pan out.
Who also, by the way, has like an incredibly bad injury history. So, like,
Oh yeah, like multiple lower body injuries.
and then taking him like a month, 30 days after you signed Kirk Cousins to like one of the biggest deals, like
Insanity.
for a
Yeah.
36-year-old.
So you guys are saying
Like the
that's
most-
not a good idea.
Maybe
Yeah,
not,
typically,
Okay.
I probably wouldn't do that. That's just from.
It's like in
You
Step
know.
Brothers, where it's like, the fart's kind of fucked up now.
Well, hey, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Atlanta Falcons have a head coaching opening now. If you guys want to apply,
Ooh, I'm gonna
no.
go on their website. Oh
Get
yeah,
on
I wouldn't
get
live
on
in
the
Atlanta.
what's your resume? I wouldn't have drafted Penix Jr.
Yeah, no shit. I also wouldn't have given Kirk Cousins that huge contract to be quite fair.
My first question would be like, why did the last guy leave? Like, well, because he drafted Michael Penix. Okay. Do you guys? How was the season for you guys overall? Like, we're now officially as of tonight. By the way, the Ravens are winning 7-0 for anyone
this is
who's
scary.
following along.
Yeah, this is scary.
How was the
These-
season for you guys overall? This is my second season doing a show, so it really kind of helps me. Like, obviously, you have to lock in a little more, but it's fun. I love any excuse to watch football. So like,
Yeah.
with or without this show, football will be watched. But it was awesome to get to do it like with Cameron for you a little bit, later in the season, but with you all season, Mason, as well. So I enjoyed it. Very good season. Obviously, a shock for the 49ers. So I give this season a 9 out of a scale 1 to 10. I think this was a very fun season.
I'm gonna give my just based on Texans standpoint. I'm gonna honestly low, because going into this, I expected the fucking world given to me on a silver platter. I thought there was gonna be no way the Texans even lost a game this year, but the signing of Nick Caley kind of just, kind of
Again, I want you guys to win the Super Bowl, so you have to keep him.
Yeah. See, that's like the double-sided sword, the double blade, whatever the fucking
Double-edged
term
sword,
is. Yeah. You win, but you have to keep him. I don't want him. So yeah, but my season, I rank it pretty low. Yes, we've won. Yes, we're still in the playoffs. Yes, I should not complain about it. But it's just my heart was broken even while winning these games. I'm like, what the we look terrible. Why are we doing this? Can't we just lose out and draft like the best running back or like anything? Like, it almost seemed like I had nothing to look forward to, but now we are just we're gonna win this next game.
The best win of your season was no doubt against, I think, the 49ers.
Oh yeah, no, by far.
That was like one of like the few games all year where I felt like both the offense and defense were clicking very well.
Yeah. Yeah, for the first time ever.
And like there was that big win against the Titans too, but like
The
say what
Titans
you want
don't
about the
count.
Titans, yeah. That doesn't.
But no, because week 1 I fully expected to beat the Rams. I expected to beat the Bucks, the Jags, and then it was kind of just like what? And then we beat like an injured Ravens team, which was lame. We lose to the Seahawks. We lose to the Broncos. I mean, it was just I guess the highlight of this year was beating the Chiefs for the first time ever since that was nice. That was lovely.
And you kept them out of the playoffs too. You were the
we,
nail in the coffin.
Pretty much single-handedly put the nail in the coffin, which was awesome. But other than that, I mean, like we almost lost to the Raiders and the like it's just the defense has been phenomenal. Don't get me wrong. I mean, they're going to go down as one of the greatest of all time. So that's been cool. But I'm an offense guy, man. I love defense, but when it's just 3 and outs or you drive the ball 40 yards and kick a field goal every time, it's like, come on, dude. Like,
it's boring, yeah.
Are we being for real?
It does make up for it though to see like Daniel Hunter and squish a guy.
Oh yeah.
That always makes up for it.
Yeah.
Well, and
Will
hearing
Anderson.
about his wife.
True.
That's right. Yeah.
True. I still is that confirmed? I mean, we have to assume.
Yeah,
right?
so
If
actually,
it has not been confirmed.
Let me find it. I'm pretty sure it was confirmed. What did I have to Google last week to find this? Texas wife Reddit
NFL player getting head.
Yeah. Here, while you Google that, I'll give my rating for this season. I give it a solid 8. Docked 2 points because my fantasy team fucking sucked, and it shouldn't have. Everybody I drafted let me down. If it was up to me, we'd all be running wind sprints after practice. Okay. Chiefs dynasty was ended, which I think was pretty cool. A lot of good young guys in the league finding their footing. And that's my entire synopsis of this season. Would have been perfect, save for my fucking fantasy team.
This has been a crazy year as far as teams that have just made like a complete surge.
Yeah.
I mean, because the Patriots, I would have never expected, never. And then the Steelers, I had no. Look, they didn't play great, but I did not think Aaron Rodgers could squeak out 9 wins. If I'm being honest with myself.
Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, Myles Garrett too today broke the sack record.
He did,
Which is
Nice.
crazy.
Congratulations.
23
then,
sacks on the season.
The Colts and the Jaguars, never would I have thought that those two teams would have been anything. And then you
Especially the Jags, man. 13-4,
Yeah.
won the division, insane.
crazy.
Liam Cohen turns out he's a pretty good coach.
I'm just happy that they have a harder schedule next year because if you win your division, they give you the harder schedule.
Right.
So
here's
Get fucked.
here's the comment I found. I'm pretty sure it was Danielle Hunter. Let your husband know that I'm a huge Danielle Hunter fan. Wink. Grew up watching the Vikings, and I was at the game when he reached 50 sacks. It'd be cool to get a message or anything from the host of the AMA. Haha, will do. I first read massage, and boy, do I need one. I don't know. That means nothing, but didn't deny the Danielle Hunter claim. So we're gonna go with that.
hey, good for him, bro. I mean, he's a monster. Cause I'm assuming he's got kids, right? He's got to.
He's 30, right?
He's got to get more offspring because I mean, you got to keep those genetics. You have to keep those genetics
in
around
Houston.
forever. That guy's like a fucking. He's like a Viking. He's a black Viking.
Imagine his genetics just tearing up Houston high school football for years to come.
Yeah, please.
God, no.
No, he doesn't. He does not have any children.
Got to get on that, man.
Yeah, dude. Start slinging that thing.
On his groin.
You're putting it in the wrong hole, Danielle. Stop using the mouth.
Do the Tyreek Hill method, where you just have like 7 baby mamas.
Yeah, at one time.
And beat all of them.
Well, okay. See, no.
Sorry.
Don't.
Sorry.
Yeah, don't do
Fourth
that.
and
Wink,
Forever
wink.
is firmly against domestic violence.
Wink, wink.
No wink.
No, not wink.
No.
Oh.
End of sentence. We
No
3
off-putting
white
messaging
men
after. Weird.
are against beating women.
Sometimes.
Full stop. No, fuck.
Let me be the first to white knight and say we are against.
Beating women is bad.
Not
Stop.
very cool. Not nice.
Wink, wink.
Fuck.
Stop, guys.
Dude, if we had HR, they'd be pissed right now.
Oh yeah.
All right, do we want to talk a little basketball? I promise you, like I said, as my New Year's resolution foretold, I will be watching more hoops, and that's going to start
You know what?
tomorrow.
I'll add that to my New Year's resolution too.
More hoops?
Where's the guy
All
right
Let's
now?
go.
Yeah, no, I don't got much. I wanted it to be an NFL-focused episode. I've got two things. One is just a news update. The second is a player who pisses me off. Nikola Jokic hyperextended his left knee. Nothing serious, no structural damage, but he will be out.
Why does he piss you off?
He's not the one who pisses me
No, I'm
off.
kidding. I know.
Yeah, you guys can see the notes. I love Jokic. I love everything he stands for, which is horse racing and being good at your job against your best efforts. Do you guys think a Jokic injury will change the 65-game minimum required to win an award? Because before this injury, you could argue he had the better case for MVP against Shea.
Yeah. I did not know that there was a minimum requirement games played.
Yeah,
That's
65
It's a
games.
new-
They changed it a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, where you have to play for any of like the awards at the end of the season. So this does not count All Star, but everything else, you have to play 65 games, and there is no injury exception. It's to fight load management.
Yeah.
But
Which I
Does
do
not
enjoy
work,
that.
though. This has not worked.
right, hasn't really worked, and so
Because they forget, too, that... Sorry to interrupt you, Cameron.
Yeah.
But they forget that these 7-footers also maybe get hurt a lot because they're not
They're
supposed to
7
move
feet.
that way. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Being that tall.
Tall
you know?
guy hurt lots.
And it turns out like they're an anomaly, and sometimes they're going to have to,
yeah, take a
nurse
day off.
injuries.
Oh, goddamn.
And so it's like, it was going to be a neck-and-neck race between Jokic and Shea anyways. Shea's now probably going to just, walk to his second consecutive MVP. And not that he's not deserving, right? He's very clearly having a really good season. But
that's going to piss a lot of people off, though.
it'll piss me off. I thought last year Shea had every right to lay claim to that. This year, I thought it was Jokic again. But, if you take the top 5 guys in MVP voting this year, and I don't have it off the top of my head, or in front of me, so off the top of my head, it's Jokic, Shea, you could argue Jaylen Brown is in there, Giannis is there, and Victor Wembanyama. So in some amalgamation, there's those 5. All of those dudes, 3 of those dudes are going to play under 65 games and not be eligible regardless. If Luka is up there, Luka is not going to hit the 65-game threshold.
Yeah.
So, all of these
Jalen Brunson or Cade Cunningham.
Cunningham.
Which,
Cunningham,
hey,
sorry.
look, if Jalen Brunson or Cade Cunningham can win an MVP award outside of the fact that everyone else is injured, they certainly deserve it. But, if Shea, God forbid, blows his Achilles, then, hey,
It's a lot that's going to be him, for
Jalen
sure.
Brunson's MVP award is because the 5 better players are not eligible, which
that's
just
true.
feels wrong.
The
That's so
leaders
true.
right now, it's Jokic at 1, Shea 2, Luka 3, Jalen 4, Victor Wembanyama 5. That's the
I have a hard case for Luka just because, the Lakers are really good now, and he's definitely now taking over that team and is the face of the team. He doesn't play defense at all.
Nobody on the Lakers plays
Yeah,
I know
defense,
it.
dude.
it's so sad to watch the Lakers.
It's
I love watching them on
so
offense,
sad.
but it's rec league defense out there. It's pitiful.
Anyway, so unless you guys have anything else in the 65 game, we'll move on to the next thing.
Do you like that rule? I
No.
do. You don't like that rule? What would you
No,
change it
because
to?
if you look back in NBA history, and I'm sure the NBA did making this rule, I'm not saying, oh, haha, I'm smarter than you. The only MVP to ever win an MVP award playing less than 65 games. Can you guys guess it? There's a single award winner.
It had
in
to be a fluke year, like
in
2020.
1978. No, this
Oh,
player,
no idea
This player
then.
was phenomenal. He's an all-time great. He's very good. He played 58 games and still won the MVP.
In the 70s?
I think in 1978.
Was that the Lakers? Was that the
Fuck,
magical
like-
Lakers years? Or was
It
that
was
too early?
Bill Walton on the Blazers.
Ah,
Bill Walton led the Blazers to a championship.
Bill Walton.
Finals MVP. Came off the bench for a Celtics run and just fucking dominated. He's the only MVP in the history of the league to win playing less than 65 games anyways. He played 58. So
That's crazy.
it's not like the voters are rewarding 40-game players.
right.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't see a need to be 65 games. Oh, so if I play 62 games and I average 40 points, I will not win. Like
Right.
that's, not a fan of it.
And that's also like it also sucks too because aren't they trying to expand the amount of games in a season as well?
There's rumors about it. I know what they've hardlined is that they're not going to reduce the number of games, which is what I think they should do.
I think they should.
I think that solves most of your issues.
74 games, 75 games is perfect. Like no double headers, and like maybe like somewhere around like 70 something games.
Dude, if you could do 72 games in the same time frame, no back to backs, and like, everybody's body isn't falling apart, then it's a successful product.
And
nobody
going into a 7-game playoff that you have to do every single round.
And that's what we have joked about, the fact that like if you were on the Warriors between like 2015 and 2019, you played basically a full extra season just based on the number of postseason games you were in.
Yeah.
And so while it's like, oh yeah, he's like Steph Curry's played like 10 years at that point. It's like, yeah, but all those postseason games, he's like 12 years, on his body.
They wear you down.
Like LeBron. LeBron has played the most minutes in NBA history, but that doesn't encapsulate all the playoff minutes he's been playing either. He's like 45 in basketball.
In those games too, where in those games too, like I remember like that. I believe it was 2018 that Celtics series. He played every game and every minute of every game. I believe. Like
he might have. I know he played all 48
Game 7.
minutes.
He played every minute.
Yeah,
I do know that for a fact, and I believe the rest of the games as well. He was in for them.
And so it just an MVP is the easiest nominal case to make, but like Victor Wembanyama last year had blood clots, had to sit out, played like 40 something games. He did not play the back half of this season. At the end of the season, he still led the league in blocks. That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He can't win DPOY. He led the league in blocks. He played only 40 games.
Yeah, so it kind of washes these awards a little bit. Like it's almost like a participation trophy, or like an attendance award.
Yeah, it's like, hey, if you're good enough and the 3 people above you don't hit our cutoff, like, you get it.
Yeah, congrats.
You're going to see guys on the NBA, like all NBA second team this year, who have no business making it. Because the people in front of them haven't played. Like, if God forbid, KD gets hurt, like, all right, sick. He's not going to appear on any of these awards. It bothers me. Whatever. We can move on.
I like that. This is the most fired up I've ever seen.
I know.
That was crazy. You were
I'm
sweating
kinda
there, man.
scared.
Are you all right?
No,
Can we take a break?
The part that's going to piss me off, and this is where I will have to take a break, which is why it's at the end of the episode. Draymond Green, what the fuck are we doing here? He's been ejected 2 times in the last 8 games. If you don't know, he's second all time in ejections with 24.
So he's obviously trying to catch the winner, I assume.
Do you guys know who the winner is? That's my little trivia question. I put the initials.
RW. Is that the initials?
Yes.
Okay. Boy, I feel like I should know.
Known
that.
bad boy. 29 ejections all time.
Is it
Wait.
Like
I want to say Ron Artest, but that's not. I'm thinking of the wrong.
Not Ron Artest. Did play on the Pistons.
Okay, so it was definitely on those bad boy Pistons teams then, right?
No, that was me making reference to the Pistons, but this player played a little bit after the Bad Boys.
Early 2000s. I'm trying to think, man. If I don't get this, it's gonna kill me. Who's
I already gave up my. I gave up my only.
It's gonna. I have no idea.
Yeah, Rasheed Wallace.
Oh, okay.
Rasheed Wallace
Actually,
leads all-time NBA leader in ejections. Draymond Green is 5 away, and they're just fucking stupid.
And he's gonna try to get it. I think he's gonna try to get it.
You might as well. You're not playing for shit else this season. And I say that fully aware the Warriors are in the 8th seed. But the Warriors are in the 8th seed, and they've won like 6 of their last 10, and nobody feels good about the team.
What did Steve Kerr say earlier, like a few days ago, about how like he doesn't think that they in the playoffs this year he does not see them matching up against the Thunder or the Spurs.
Oh, insane thing for a head coach to say. He's not wrong though. His whole point.
He's saying what we all believe, but as the head coach, you're probably the only person who can't say that.
Yeah, his whole point was like, if you're a Warriors fan, there's got to be some, realism. Like, we're not matching up with the Spurs or the Thunder this year, and it's like the acknowledgement is nice. I'm glad somebody's saying it out loud. The head coach of my team saying it is like
that's the
very
only person who shouldn't say it.
Yeah.
I even feel like at some point a player can like say it and give up, but like the head coach. Like,
if Steph Curry was on the media stand, if Steph Curry was like, "Hey, it's been a really good season. We're having a really tough time. We lost some guys to injuries. It just seemed like we have the juice that we had in the previous years." You go, "Hey, man, 37-year-old Steph Curry, I admire your candor. Thanks for being honest." Steve Curry's like, I love him. I like Steve Kerr. I'll defend him. Not the guy who needs to be talking about. But Mason just heard the Draymond Green stuff where it's like, I think you should have traded him a while ago. I think when he decked Jordan Poole in the face, you should have gotten rid of him. Not even because like you want to protect Jordan Poole, though that's part of it. You want to protect the culture you've established, and letting like the heart and soul of your team beat the shit out of somebody just because he
for no reason
is not like the tone I would recommend setting.
Yeah, no.
Why
it
not?
probably scares a lot of other free agents first and draft picks. Who the fuck wants to be drafted when you have Draymond Green?
The part that bothers me most is like, and it's hand in hand with the Chris Paul thing we talked about earlier, where it's like when you're a good player and you're a winning player, you can be difficult. Like Kevin Durant, and I like Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant can be difficult and moody because he's a fucking winner. And when he was on the Warriors, he could be passive aggressive and non-committal because you're winning. Draymond Green, when you're winning, can be kicking guys in the nards and running his mouth. When you're not winning and when you have more turnovers than points this season, Draymond Green, that sort of behavior just is like, man, look in the mirror. Like, this is not.
You should be punching yourself in the face.
From you guys. And so, if the Warriors choose to let the old heads ride it out, more power to them. I'll 100% support them. But trying to play the whole like 2 timelines, we still want to be competitive. We got Jimmy Butler. That's sick, dude. We also drafted James Wiseman, who busted, and then we drafted Jonathan Kuminga, who we're holding hostage.
Memphis legend, James Wiseman.
Yeah, Memphis 7-game Memphis legend.
Memphis Tigers legend.
So that's my NBA updates, unless you guys have anything else. The state of the league pisses me off, but we've also never been in a better spot, so I'm very conflicted.
I did have one more thing before we wrap up, unless Mason, you had something that you wanted to say.
I had one more thing, but I can wait at the end.
Pull it.
I wanted to mention, with being a hockey guy, I can't go without mentioning USA released their Olympic roster a couple days ago. So, and there's some discourse around it, which you guys won't know, and that's okay, but just entertain me for a little bit. So, guys that were supposed to make it made it. Like both Kachuk brothers made it. Jack Hughes made it. Jack Eichel made it. A lot of guys returning from the Four Nations.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. As a non-hockey guy who like watches it when it's on, are the Kachuk brothers that dirty?
They're the ones that started the fight with the Canadians, right?
Yeah, they are.
Look, you got to set the tone. I'm a big fan of that. They were the instigators
in those fights against Team Canada and the Four Nations. Yeah.
Are they like? Obviously, hockey is a different culture. Is that like? Is it being overblown how quote unquote dirty they are, or even for like a hockey guy, are you like, hey?
I love it personally. I love it because because the way the game has gone over the past like 10 years is it's way more skill based rather than like how physical you are. And the Kachuk brothers, while they are still 2 of like the best forwards in the NHL, skill wise, they bring like grit to the game that I think desperately needs it. So like I said, I'm happy to see both of them on the roster. 3 guys, by the way, I just want to say from St. Louis on this roster: Clayton Keller and obviously both the Kachuk boys. So very happy to see some St. Louis representation in there. The discourse, though, let me get to that, is who didn't make it. So right now, Jason Robertson, who is not on this roster, can you guys tell me where he ranks amongst USA forwards right now in points in the NHL?
Without Googling?
Without Googling, just give me a guess. Like, where do you think he's not on the roster? Where do you think he ranks?
I mean, without playing into the obvious
if you're leaving him off
subversion.
the roster, he must not be very high.
I mean, how big is an NHL, or how big is the roster? I'm sorry, I'm very.
So I believe it's 12 forwards who play in the game, but I believe they have 14. Let me count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, so if you're
14,
inviting
14,
12,
they keep 14 forwards.
Yeah, if you got 12 guys who play his position, he's got to be, And it's a controversy, like, what, 17th in this point metric?
The controversy is he didn't make it. So
right,
that's
so,
it,
like,
yeah.
17th, 20th, like, that's where you'd expect if he's left off.
Right. Mason, do you have a guess? Where do you think he could be? Jason Robertson of the Dallas Stars.
I'm gonna say he's gonna be 10th.
He is the number one.
Wow.
Holy!
Number one out of all these people on Team USA. He, as of right now in the NHL season,
What's
he
his
leads all
fucking
of
name?
them. And Jason Robertson. He plays for the Dallas Stars. He's a Asian American fella.
That's awesome. So he's number one, and just for the uninformed like me, points encompass what? Obviously scoring.
Goals and assists. So,
Okay.
Yep. So obviously a big part of a forward's game. The reason this is so controversial is because it's the Rangers. I believe it's their it's their head coach who is head coaching Team USA in the Olympics.
Okay.
There's two guys on this team who everyone was like they should not be on this team, and they both play for the Rangers. It's JT Miller and Vincent Trocheck. Two guys who are like
yeah.
JT Miller. I will say, he was a big part of like the grit of that Team USA in the Four Nations. He was part of those fights. So maybe like and I will say what I'll defend and play devil's advocate is maybe they wanted like a more defensive, gritty lineup rather than skill. And if that's what you're gonna say, great. But you can't leave off the best forward.
Yeah, that seems insane.
Right now for Americans. Like that's insane. Like and also too, a defenseman. This wasn't as blown up as it should have been. Adam Fox got left off the roster. He was a Norris Trophy candidate last year. He was one of the best defensemen in the league. He got left off this roster for Noah fucking Hannafin, who plays for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Damn.
And he's I am
Getting crazy
mad at some
with
of
him,
I'm mad at some of the decisions made, but again, I'm gonna watch no matter what. By the way,
When does it
USA
start?
The Olympics are in February, I believe. February 12th.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah,
nice.
first game in Milan, February
Olympic
12th.
podcast? Let's go.
We gotta be. I think we have to be live.
Mason's big Olympics guy, so actually
I
that would
love the Olympics.
Love the Olympics.
that would be great thing to do after since it'll be like literally the week after the Super Bowl.
We all
like the
gotta
Olympics
pick.
start.
We obviously all will watch like certain events, but I think we all need to pick a separate event and then bring that to the table. You know,
Down.
I think we need to
actually
talk
like that a
all
lot,
Olympics.
Down for it.
But
I'm
but
actually
one of us
really
has-
down for that.
It's winter, right? So a few of us are gonna have to watch some crazy shit.
Dibs on curling.
Yeah, I was gonna say curling has to be a top
that's a
one.
good one.
Hey, I'll fall on the
Obviously,
sword.
I'm gonna watch hockey. That's got to be. But I want to pick a. I'll also here. Let me go.
I think figure skating. We have to all watch figure skating. Obviously, I think we all have to watch
Male figure
hockey.
skating. Yeah.
I think we have to all watch hockey, figure skating.
Winter Olympic sports.
There's that crazy one where they ski and shoot guns. We all have to watch that one.
Oh, yeah.
Snowboarding, obviously. Duh. We all gotta watch that.
Luge,
Luge.
skeleton,
Yeah.
ski jumping, snowboarding, speed skating.
Dude, ski jumping is my favorite
It's
event.
crazy.
It's just people hurling themselves off a
Yeah.
ramp.
Dude, this is. Yeah, I think the Winter Olympics by far is the best, in my opinion, the best Olympics too.
If not,
bobsledding as well. Of course, we can't miss bobsledding.
if not for basketball being included in the summer, I would agree with you, 100%.
True. Yeah. But I enjoyed the Summer Olympics. I did.
I also
It was
like
pretty
summer because
recently.
I'm a track and field guy, and I love skateboarding. I love that they added skateboarding.
Yeah.
is so
I think
good.
that's such a sick thing.
Also,
and it's
2028 flag football coming in.
That's gonna be
Ooh.
awesome too, man.
They're not going to allow the
They
NFL
are.
players, right? Or they are?
They are.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work, but I'd be very excited to see
Well,
that.
there's
Mason
no one
and I
that's going to
talk-
win.
Mason and I talked about this. Rajon Rondo is the #1 flag football
That's
QB in
true.
the country.
That's true.
That's so.
That's
But-
not a bit either.
But could that be because Matthew Stafford has not tried to throw in flag football yet?
Could it be because Philip Rivers hasn't come out of retirement again?
Oh shit! I love it.
What is
Nordic
Yeah,
combined.
that's exactly what I just clicked on. I swear you were on
Nordic
my computer
combined
screen. What is
Olympic
this?
discipline.
Is this the one
Unique
where
blend
you?
of cross country skiing and ski jumping.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's sick.
Oh wait, is this the one with the gun?
That's what I thought. I was going to say. I think that's skeleton. if I'm
Typical
not wrong.
Americans. Events with guns.
I love it.
We got to
No,
watch.
skeleton's crazy.
Oh,
That's the one where you lay on your fucking.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
What is the one? Is it
Bobsledding on your
biathlon?
tummy.
Oh, it's biathlon. It's the biathlon.
Biathlon,
That's the
okay.
gun.
Yep, there it is.
I'll
Yep.
be watching that. I
This
like
is
that
so
one.
funny.
Nah, dude, we'll pivot to Olympic coverage when it starts.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I'm
no,
actually
a
really
million
excited
percent.
about the Olympics. We will. Maybe I'll definitely do a lot of prep for
Football's
that.
Who's
gonna be
the
over,
Who's the
so-
U.S.'s biggest rival in hockey? Canada.
Canada, of course.
Yeah.
I'm gonna root hard Canada, man.
Whoa,
dude. Whoa.
that's crazy.
Whoa. On our 250th birthday, bro. Come on, man.
That's true. We have to win every
Oh,
event,
you're
right?
right. Well, that's
all
why
have
we
to
had to
play
invade
ourselves.
Venezuela. It's like a birthday present.
Happy birthday,
Happy
America. Here's more
birthday.
oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some freak. Okay, so let's see. Last thing, the Falcons also just fired Terry Fontenot, who is the guy that signed Kirk Cousins that large contract, and then the year after went and drafted Michael Penix Jr. So congrats to you guys. But he's also drafted a shit ton of good talent. So kind of a win and a loss.
Was that their GM?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, man, 2
but he
job
signed
openings,
Kyle
3 of
Pitts,
us.
Drake London, Bijan Robinson, and Rook Orahoro, whatever the fuck however you said.
Roll.
So, I mean, he had a lot of good signings in the draft, but
All right.
Time to move on, obviously,
Yeah.
because I think they'll move on from Penix as well. But yeah, I'm really excited actually to get into the Olympic coverage, guys. That'll be a lot of fun. So let's go and wrap it up. This is a shorter episode. Good, an hour and 8. We did pretty good, guys.
You're
Welcome,
welcome.
Reverend. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for listening. If you made it this far, and if you've made it this far and you're excited for the Olympics coverage, so are we. I kind of just want to skip the football playoffs altogether now and just preview the Olympics.
the hell?
What do you guys
Down.
say? Down. We pivot to an Olympics podcast.
That's all we talk. Even the years that's not, that's all we talk about.
All right,
So why
guys,
do you
we're
guys
gonna
call it
preview
fourth and
schedule.
forever?
Do you really want to
Because we're
know
waiting
why?
for flag football.
Because every 4th year, and we talk about Olympics forever.
Oh,
Whoa! Okay, so
No,
hey, we are
no.
on the podcast now.
Whoa, that kind of went hard, man.
I did enjoy that. All
Yeah,
right, I'm down.
stay tuned next week for our skeleton preview, our Team Latvia skeleton preview. Very excited about that. Very excited about the Latvians this year. I believe it's their year in skeleton. Alrighty, guys, thank you again.
Christ.
Subscribe, like if you haven't already. Thank you for listening, and again, we will see you either Wednesday or Thursday. Bye.